Friends, subscribers, internet strangers, what's up? Good morning, evening, whatever your poison is for to call this dreadful hour of 3:35 a.m. So I decided before I just finished shipping, I had 35 to ship. I got 30 of them done. We're calling it a night. I'll finish the other 5. I left the big ones for tomorrow. So sales, I had a decent week last week. Very pleased with the 2307 in sales on eBay. So let's get into the items that I, for whatever reason, stuck them on here. Maybe I have something to say about them, or maybe you can learn something. Maybe I can try to test my own memory. And all the items about 20 bucks. So without any further ado, let's get into the show. I gotta quit watching Gary. Gary Vaynerchuk. The show. Alright, first up, and it's a good one. So I pulled a box out of the storage building, and it was full of Guitar Hero guitars. So I looked up these Les Paul guitars, and I saw somebody had a listing where they had 2 of them, and they got with a game and two guitars and the little shoulder straps. They got the same price, $118.95 plus $19.99 shipping. I'm not that petty. I took a $100 offer on these with the 19, so I actually got the $119.99 to ship these. I picked them up at thrift stores or yard sales. Hell, I don't know. They've been in storage I've been carrying them around for a couple of years. This Hydro Blast, bought it at, I think Walgreens had them on clearance. I got $4 in it. I sold a bunch of these, and then hell, I found 2 more in storage. So it was hard to find an Amazon listing on them, this exact model. But the beautiful thing with eBay is, hey, you just take a picture and list it, and I sold one, still got one left. Alright, oh look, there's Jacob in the picture. You can see Jacob's little blur of himself. Anyway, makes it look like kind of odd, part of the top of the can. This was in storage. I don't have any idea what I got from, it was Rite Aid, Walgreens, something. I don't know where I bought it. But got $45 for it shipped. It is for weightlifters to build muscle. This guy comes and goes. When I was out chasing a product, found 3 more decks of these at CVS. I don't know. They were $8. I sold 2 this week. I think I only put a picture of one. Someone bought a full price $29.99, and someone offered $25, so I took that. That was free shipping, so that was $16 to $45. Take it. Next up, this is, I think I've shown the fax machine already. I took a $36 offer on this plus the, I think, $5 shipping, so I got $41 for it. It's behind me. I hadn't even got it shipped yet. Sold today. I had 3 of them. I paid $6 for this thing at can't think of the name of it. Bargain Hunt. Sorry if my CRS or my craziness is a little worse. But like I sleep, it gets really bad. I know y'all are thinking, oh my god, can it get any worse? Yes, he can. Alright, I got a little anxious for this one. Somebody offered me $85 and I took it. Who knew I could get 100 for the next one? I sold them in... It's weird how things work. They were up for a couple weeks, and then all of a sudden they sold... both of them sold in the same day. I was riding around the yard sale Saturday, and I looked at it and said, oh, Harlan, look at this offer. What do you think? Harlan said, hey, you bought it. So, hey, they bought it. Alright. Bought this guy... I don't know where. So I got the full $29.95 shipped. It's a Walkman. It was an odd color. It's a gold color. Threw a pair of earbuds. You can tell I listed this one because I threw earbuds with it. You're going to see a bunch of these this week. This is a theme. Walkmans this week. Jacob listed the rest of them, but I wanted to just talk about this one. Just adding the earbuds in the odd color got me $29. We'll see a couple more in a minute that didn't get quite that much money. Oh, speak of the devil. This little black one here is one of the car ones. The biggest thing with those is they have skip protection on them, so that if they're in a car and move around, you know, they won't they read a couple seconds ahead, so they won't sound terrible. I got $19.99 shipped for that one. But you notice no headphones, even though it was car ready. If I'd have had the charger, the plug in for a cigarette lighter, or if I'd thrown some headphones, I might have got a little more. This box is banged up, new open box. It's still sealed, not sealed, but the battery compartments and everything's still racked. Jacob opened up, show is still. It's one of the 5 items. It's not wrapped yet or shipped yet. It's 29. I think I paid $11 at Walmart. I can't remember. Picked these up at a thrift store, estate sale, something. They were. These discs always do well. This box is supposed to have 50 in it. There's only 38. So Jacob did right. He listed as used and put new open box. That they're the box is originally 50. It's missing 12, and the discs are new. So got 2402. It's kind of a strange number, 02. Smash Bros. Bought for $1 at the yard sale. Got $22.99. That was a good one. Just a simple Wii game. That's like, I don't know if y'all have seen the video from Saturday, but the lady said, "That's an original Wii game. I need $25 for that." This is an original Wii game. I only got $22.99. That was pretty funny. This Mio Fuse, I know it came from Walmart. I just don't know. I don't have any idea what I paid for it. I got $30 for it. I just can't remember. This Connect, $24.99 plus $10.95 shipping. I paid $12 at Walmart. They were on clearance, and they were like super good clearance. This one actually, we sold open box. As you can see, the seal is bucking, but everything is still good in there. Everything wrapped up as it came. If it was new, it'd have been closer to 100, but we're just trying to get my money back. I'm sure this was another. It's either probably a thrift store, because this was an older one, package or a yard sale. Package was beat up, but $23. I didn't have a lot in it. As for the rest of this stuff, these Ott lights are pretty cool. Picked them up at Walmart on clearance, and they've just been sitting around. I don't know why I never sent them into Amazon. Who knows? I don't know if I'm restricted on that brand, Ott light. I don't have any idea, or I couldn't find the exact light. I sold 3 out of 4 this week. One lady bought 2. That's why I stuck this on here. It was 35. It was a little over $35 for 2 light bulbs that I had to get the stickers off of, $4 each. And then somebody else bought just one for $17.79. It's time for a CD player. Here's another one of the car readies. It looks pretty dang close to that golden one with that funky little display thing. But you can see no headset. This one was not quite the same condition. That gold one was in really nice condition. It had something black all over it, but I cleaned it up. This one got $20. So with a set of headphones and the right pricing, you know, I might have gotten $10 more for throwing a $1 headset up there. I thought this one was pretty cool. The Wiggles. There was a time, maybe this time last year, I found some Wiggles DVDs, older ones, in a store and a chain, so I started buying them. And Wiggles DVDs, if they're sealed, man, do not pass them. I repeat, it's worth repeating. There were some Wiggles DVDs that sell for $100. I was getting $100 for these. Irritating. Don't ever watch them. Even if you buy them used, just assume they work. They are the most irritating, make you want to strangle somebody, people in the world. They're from Australia. They actually have a good message for kids, but not so much for parents. Got $20 for this CD, or 1917. Oh, I did stick it on here. Here's the other Monopoly Millionaire deal. I bet I've sold 100 of these. That's been a good money maker. And I'm letting the secret out. Oh my God. Still got a couple more left. You guys should have seen that at the estate sale this week. Or maybe last week. I don't know. I paid 50 cents for it. And it was still in date. These Epsons have a date there on the bottom, 12/2/18. It's always good to, because people will look at pictures, they won't read descriptions, they'll barely read a title. So we always put the date in a picture and then stick it in the description as well. Sometimes we get it wrong there. Jacob did not know about the item specifics, my poor training, so we've since covered that, but it's still in date, so hopefully there won't be any issues with that. Another Rawlings baseball. I don't know what's up with them. I'm getting $21 for these plain baseballs. They're official Major League Baseball baseballs, and they're in their nice little display case. But I picked them at Walmart for a couple bucks. Oops. This guy came from the estate sale. Everybody saw it, or should have seen it if you've seen the video. I must have looked at the wrong listing because I thought they were worth more than they were. But this is a good example of it went cubic, and since it was a heavy duty box with reinforced on the inside with with cardboard on the inside, I just poly bagged this, and it fit cubic, and I shipped it wherever it went. It was like $9. So I had 19 in it, less the fees, $7 or $8, $9. It's okay. Kept it less than a week, so that's even better. That was one of my good experiments of, hey, you bought it, you better list it today. And it was that night or the next day, but hey, it sold. That was a good deal. Next up, did anybody think I was going to go the week without selling a VCR? That same estate sale that I got I got this VCR at. I took a best offer of $50 plus the 11 shipping, so I got $61 for this VCR. You can see how I present it. That's I don't know what crazy show that is. That's my test tape. But throw the remote up there and the cables, and I'm giving them a couple tapes, just everything I can do to increase value. Those tapes were actually some that I bought with another lot, and once they were broken up from another set, they were not wrapped individually. So I have some shrink wrap here that I just shrunk around it to make. They were new and they got their little papers in them, but just to give it more of a new look. So that was a good one. Less than a week. That was actually the one that sold in 6 hours. This guy here, you see the same picture area. This is not even actually my picture area, it's just a test area. But did the same thing. This one, they had a remote that had never even been opened. It came from an estate sale. There's the serial number and the model. Same exact thing. Took an offer for $50. So I got $61 for this one as well. I didn't get a picture of the tapes. Did I tell them down here? I didn't. Dang, they got 2 free tapes. Because I'm such a nice guy, they got 2 free tapes without even asking. That's awesome, isn't it? This guy here, still, it was missing the cable out of it. So, and that cable, I'm not able to find it. So, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm probably going to have to give some kind of discount on this, which is fine. I'll take care of the customer. Because he's claiming that's the only way you can connect it to a TV. But that is true. But just burn the disc and be done with it. I think this one's this one makes DVDs. Just make the DVD and play the DVD. Anyway. I know that's a terrible concept. Here he goes, the Walmart doll. The atomic dog, Mr. Bow Wow Wow. I wish I still had him here so I can let him play the little song, but then I'd get copyrighted. He had I showed the little spot right on his shirt. I don't know what that was. But he had his tags, he had everything. I put some fresh batteries in him. There's a spot on the front of his shirt. I took an offer on this guy of $45. So I got $56 for the $7 Walmart. He's awesome. There's like 4 or 5 of these things. But people complain to Walmart. The reason why he's harder to find and he's rare is right in the middle of the production run. People started complaining that this is not an appropriate thing for, because you can see his little exaggerated butt. He twerks it like he twerks it better than Steve twerks. So Steve, I'm calling you out that this little dog can twerk his little butt better. His is made to twerk. Anyway, so they pulled them off shelves and clearanced them out, and they got gone pretty quick. All right, pick this up. I'm gonna give you one guess where I got this. It seems like everything I've sold this week was from Walmart, except for the VCRs and a few other odds and ends. But just remember, I've not been actively going to Walmart. This is stuff that I've had. They're either returns from Amazon or whatever. So these, I have not been actively seeking these items. These are just items that were in storage or I've had that I'm selling off. Dual battery charger. This one actually comes with another battery. So for a GoPro Hero, you get for the $25, somebody got the charger, and then it says includes a rechargeable battery, so they got an extra battery as well. So that's a good deal for somebody. I wish I could have got 25 for mine and got an extra battery and a charger. All right, at the estate sale, I asked the lady how much for the camera. For the calculator. I don't know if it works or not. They said, I don't know. Give us a couple of dollars. I'm like, okay. And they said it's half price day, so how about $1? I'm like, all right, if I must. It's got the original case with it. It's a soft little padded case. As you can see for this calculator, $1 to 150. That's outstanding. My mouse is acting up currently. Sorry. So the 48GX, that's a good one. Remember, I saw the 15C a couple weeks ago for the same. Except I got 189 for that one. Just it's that time of year, folks. Pick up the calculators because they're going back to school. Everything is up in price right now because this is the time people are looking to buy. The highest demand is right now. Paid $3 on clearance for this guy. It's some kind of pump and seal. I don't exactly know what it does, but I took an offer of $20, $25 worth of shipping on it. The one thing I know it does, it makes money. It's good enough for me. I'm sad to tell you that this is the last of my $7. I had 4 of these and I sold the last one. I'm not sad that I sold it. I'm just sad that I'm out. I'm sad that I don't have like 100 more of these. $27.50 for the dual cartridge. $7 while they were. This came from a thrift store. They gave these out for free when they first switched over to digital signals, but this is not a highly sought after brand. So all right, let's hit the little button. I should have done this a couple items ago. Reseller Therapy, Friday night, 10 p.m. I don't have any idea whose channel it's on. I don't think we've made that decision yet because Shane and I did something a little different. If you haven't checked out the Reseller Therapy last week, it was supposed to be on Simo Picker's channel, but had some difficulties, so Shane and I went loners. No Missouri guys on the show Friday night. So but if you've had any thoughts about scanning books or a good place to start in Amazon, just somewhere to get your feet wet, we spend a lot of time talking about books, about rank, and about the tools we're using. The both of us are scanning books, and we see a lot of that in our future because it's a cheap way to continue to send Amazon. And don't get me wrong, I only keep 4 or 5% of books, and at the yard sales this week I scanned a bunch, didn't even buy a book. So there's not everywhere there's great books, but I sent 46 books in, cost $62, and the profit on those books is right at $5.80. So there's good money in books, especially textbooks, especially books dealing with. I had some books about lasers and everything else. So and C+, religious books, computer programming books if they're up to date. So catch that show. A lot of really good information. I mean, not that I'm tooting our own horns, but Shane and I, for well over an hour, just talked about what we learned about books and our experiences so far, and where we've learned the information, and we point you to same folks that you can listen to who we listen to. So anyway, that's enough rambling about the show. I haven't figured out by Thursday. I'll announce it on Thursday's morning show. Hell, it's only Monday. Sunday night. Hell, I might even know by Tuesday. You never can tell. But I appreciate each and every one of you watching. Hopefully something in there has jarred a memory, and especially the Guitar Hero guitars. If you don't know Guitar Hero guitars, those Xbox 360 guitars they are money. Look them up. I didn't believe they were that much money, but sticking a game with a guitar and then commanding some good money. Some of the other ones you got to have dongles, so you need to know a little bit about that kind of stuff. A lot of times the dongle is worth more than a guitar, but the Xbox 360s are full wireless, so as long as you got the guitar, There's some things you can do to test them, and then hey, happy selling. Appreciate you guys doing the YouTube stuff. And we will see you Tuesday morning on the show, 7 p.m. Central on my channel. Of course, it's on my channel. It's the Bearded Rich Breakfast Chat, Bearded Edition. Hey, see you on the flip side. You thought I was gonna forget. Roll Tide. We're out of here.